Welcome to Frontline Story with Carolyn and Tori. It's been a few months since we talked to Ranshir and the Brain Injury Alliance, and so we're glad to have Shir Smith and Mindy McQuiston in here to give us some updates. So, what's new with your operations and activity? It sounds like you've got a lot going on.
Well, with Ranshir, we're still up and running, and we finally sustained some more alfalfa. We got 20 more bales coming, and that should get us through June. We are full to capacity with clients. In our program, we're still rescuing horses when need be and when we have room. Right now, we have 4 more Mustangs that are looking for a home, so we got to figure out where somebody can pick that up, that slack, because we're full to capacity. But our program is about rescuing a horse that's been severely abused and bringing it back to what a horse should be. Then we use those horses to help others. And so we are now currently about...
Welcome to Frontline Story with Carolyn and Tori. It's been a few months since we talked to you. So it's really about healing together, really the horse that's been through a traumatic situation, but also an individual who really needs to make a connection, and what better than to be taking care of a living animal.
Yeah. When they come out, they work for a little bit, might be scooping manure, might be brushing a horse, but after that they get a walk among the horses, and that's something that's pretty astounding and remarkable to see them do. And a person might be shut down and not be able to talk with a counselor or whatnot, but they'll come out and you tell them some of the stories of these horses, and as soon as you start doing that, they'll start relating.
Oh, wow.
And the floodgates open up and they start talking. It's really remarkable. Remarkable. So with Ranshir, and I do work with Brain Injury Alliance also. We have been able to refer clients over to the Brain Injury Alliance, and of course Families First Partnership we work with. We work with the mentorship program here in North Platte, and we got a pilot program coming out in March that I think everybody will be excited about. It's for ages 8 to 9, and it will be called the RB4H Posse. So
it's really about healing together, really the horse that's been through a traumatic situation, but also
SHIR at BIANE.org, because they're partnering with us too. Excuse me for that mishap.
So, well, that's a great partnership with Brain Injury Alliance then.
Yes.
So, and what's new with Brain Injury Alliance then?
We have really begun raising quite a bit of awareness in the area, in the Panhandle, western portion of the state, and we've been receiving lots of follow-up calls for presentations and getting out there. We've had a couple invitations to schools. That's a big deal, getting into the schools, because they do have great concussion curriculum, for the sports kids, but the kids that are hurt on the playground or at home, falling out of a tree or a bicycle accident, or even older, getting into a car accident when they're just 16, they don't have a protocol in place for those kiddos.
Right.
So very exciting to get into the schools.
Well, and I think so many times people get knocked on the head and they think, oh gosh, I just feel kind of silly because I was clumsy when this happened. But sometimes they really need to follow up on those.
Yes. Yeah, there needs to be more awareness of, the changes that can occur and what we need to be watching for.
Yeah, so, well, great. Thank you for the update. Anything more you'd like to tell the group?
I just know that through the jail, the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office has been remarkable with working with us. And for the BIA, we are going to be starting a module program with some of the inmates. And we're super excited about that, because that will be working with the inmates to learn how to adapt to the side effects of brain injury and learn to cope in a different way that they've never learned before. So this is going to be something remarkable. I believe we're going to see a lot of changes.
Yeah. It really makes a difference in their lives. That they're not crazy, and the light bulb goes off, that they understand that, oh, okay, well, I need to put some better coping skills in place than what I've been doing. So,
Yeah, well, you don't know what you don't know, and
Yeah.
so this is great that they start understanding what that brain injury might have.
we have really begun raising quite a bit of awareness in the area, in the panhandle, western portion of the state. And we've been receiving lots of follow